Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillah. I don't feel like I'm qualified or worthy enough to speak, but I've been requested to, so Bismillah. I guess I could tell you how I even got here. Alhamdulillah. I'm from California, and I was blessed with the gift of Islam not too long ago. Last year, in April, I was had the privilege and honor of saying the Shahada, Alhamdulillah, and yeah, just coming here is it's a blessing in itself. I kind of was just in the streets of San Francisco, from the Bay Area, and alhamdulillah that come from a Christian background or Catholic, and me and my family, I was even in Catholic school, and we used to go to church every Sunday. But as I grew up, it didn't really stick, and I always had I couldn't sit with the fact that the way they portrayed Isa alayhi salam was God. So kind of just left it at that. And as I grew older, I kind of was like believing in the universe, or and good energy and stuff like that. But alhamdulillah, things as I kept just searching for things. Eventually, it led me to Islam. Kind of like a lot of people, you go through a low point in your life, and I was trying to reconnect with my Creator. Has always had a belief in a creator, and I was doing research on the history of the Philippines, and I kept seeing that it was the Spanish, but I was like, there has to be something before that, and sure enough, it was Islam. I didn't know any I didn't have any Muslim friends or any Muslim family, and so I really couldn't ask anybody about it. But eventually, I kept looking, and alhamdulillah, I saw it was Islam, and it kind of lined up with a lot of the beliefs that I had, and I was still hesitant to go into a masjid. I didn't want to just walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm looking into Islam," but subhanAllah, that I eventually met a brother that led me to a mosque, of the masjid during Ramadan. I took my shahada there, alhamdulillah, and then I asked him. I was like, I've never met a Filipino Muslim, and he's like, I got you. And then he introduced me to some brothers, and a blessed brother from a lot of people know in this community. May Allah preserve him and protect him and increase him and his family. He kind of mentored me and showed me kind of like the ropes, you could say. And he's a real lover of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he kind of put that on me, but I didn't really get it. And then I ended up going to Talif for the weekend retreat, and that's where I met Amu Tarif and Imam Muhammad Mendez, and my brother Abdurrahman. He was telling me about loving the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and I didn't really get it until I went to Talif, and I saw it in person from Amu Tarif and all the teachers there, and I could see the importance of loving the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So I guess I kept trying to look for that love, and You know, essentially he told me about Al-Maqasid. So I was like watching a bunch of watched a lot of YouTube videos on Al-Maqasid, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get here. You know what I'm saying? And alhamdulillah that I feel like the fact that Allah allowed me to come to Islam so late in my life that I kind of, you could say, I had an experience in the dunya, and I feel like, you know, drawing closer to Allah and His Messenger is like the only thing that's important to me right now. And inshallah, that I could be a beacon of light to my family. But yeah, coming here is just such a blessing, especially the things I was going through in my life. You know, Islam kind of like actually, you could, you know, people who know me, you could say that it saved my life. Alhamdulillah. But oh man, Allahu Akbar. But yeah, alhamdulillah. That's really all I can say. I don't have too much to say, but Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.